What's going on? It's your boy All Dubs No L's, and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk about the fact that social media has a lack of positivity, and people feed off negativity. So that's the first thing I want to touch on, and there's another myriad of things I'm gonna get into. But I like to ramble every now and then. And speaking of rambling, I got a podcast on my channel that I started. I think I got about 6 episodes uploaded. I have episode 7 coming soon, but I have a podcast called No Cap in My Yap. So my channel, 6 episodes in. Go and check that out. It's been a couple weeks since I uploaded, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, but I'll get back into it, man. I'll be busy. But let's touch on this video and let's talk about this topic. So I be on a couple other channels. I be in some chats, you know what I'm saying, and I be chopping it up with people, you know what I'm saying, and whatever the case may be. And what I hear and what I see is that people really thrive and fuel themselves off negativity and the fact of the shortcomings of others. Even so that people that call themselves therapists and people that are supposed to be positive role models for others in the community, they engage in it, and it completely negates the fact that that's what their profession is. That's why you have a lot of people that want to be a part of the solution while being a part of the problem. And the problem in our community as Black people is that we have all these whys and what happened and what we want to be done, but we completely ignore the fact that our actions got to speak louder than our words. A lot of us have a lot of shit to say and how we want to make things better, how we want to do this and do that and do this and do that. But we don't never take, we don't never turn that into something that turns into a movement. A lot of what our movements are is looting and, coming together when we're coming against somebody in our own community. We don't stand up against those who oppose us. We go at each other. And it's a shame that family, friends, people, random people on the internet, they're so quick to go at other Black people, go at each other. And while the others come in with the cords, and we just, you know what I'm saying? Like dummies, like they're ventriloquists. And I notice this every day, and I'm just like, some of these people, they want to be a part of the solution, but they're part of the problem too. You can't engage with negativity and be in that, you know what I'm saying, in that, you know what I'm saying, in that field or in that situation, but also, you know what I'm saying, you're contributing to the problem. That's why I say it's a bunch of hypocrites out there, man. You can't be somebody that's trying to be a therapist or be a positive role model to people, but on the other hand, you're what fuck shit. You got to pick a side, because you can't be both. That makes you fake. And I don't think that's what people don't understand. I think people are so comfortable with being fake nowadays that they don't understand that they're being fake. You know what I'm saying? And that's why nowadays, more than ever, I kind of just don't engage with a bunch of people, because I feel like the more you engage with people, the more that you give people, you know what I'm saying? What the hell? The more that you give people energy that's negative, you're gonna lower yourself to that level. And I noticed that when I try to comment something that's logical in these sectors I be in, they don't want to hear that, because it's not what they came there for. They don't come there for common sense. They come there for fuck shit and negativity, because a lot of people don't want to think logically. They want to think emotionally, and they want to think everything want to be emotional driven, to where you got so many people online who have never met a day of their fucking life going at each other back and forth, with no end in sight. There's literally no end in sight. It's almost like it's never gonna end, because these people just they're so into it that it's literally become a part of their daily lives to engage with people and put on content for people that they don't know in exchange for cash apps and super chats. They want to make their money so immorally, so unmorally, and so like with very little integrity and very little respect, you know what I'm saying, and self-worth and whatnot, that they don't care that later on in life they're gonna have to pay for this. They don't care. They make these empty threats and empty promises to people, and all they care about is the dollar. We have become so addicted to a piece of paper, and a lot of people that's so addicted to the piece of paper that's promoting this bullshit, they not even doing the right things with it. You know what I'm saying? They're not investing in nothing. They're not trying to be the best version of themselves. They're not trying to set they kids up. They're not trying to do nothing, and then they want to make all these excuses as to why they haven't measured up. It's because it's your fault. Stop blaming others for the fact that you haven't made it to where you want to be in life. It's your fault. But people are quick to blame others because they don't want to look in the mirror and take accountability for their own actions. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's missing in society now. I've came a long way from where I was when I was younger, in my 20s or whatever. And throughout that journey, I learned that, yeah, there were some things happening and some things that happened to me, but I also have to take accountability and repent for my role in things. And coming up and growing up, I've learned a lot. I've met a lot of people that were good and bad for me, and I learned to use my discernment to push people away that weren't good for me. You don't give them same people the opportunity that they can have before to get in close to you. I don't let people close to me. And if I do talk to you, I'll let you know what I want you to know. But I'll keep you guessing, because I don't want you to know the whole spiel on me. You know what I'm saying? And that's like when people get on the internet and they tell all these people they fucking business that can and will be used against you, depending on what you tell them. And they give out their personal documents, information to these strangers, and then think they're not going to hold it over your head and fake kick it with you. And then when y'all fall out, that's the first thing that comes out against you. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand. I just would never get that close to somebody on the internet like they think I did, because I'll let them know whatever I want them to know. But I would never get that close to somebody to be telling them my personal business in life. You'll never get that close to me. All my business ventures, everything I got going on, and everything I plan to have going on, I don't tell people that stuff, because I don't want people to have the opportunity to sabotage it. I would never put people that close to me, man, especially the ones I don't know. The people that's in your life right now, cherish them, man. The ones that seen you at your lowest and they still here, and y'all you know, being successful together and doing the things that you want to do together. Cherish them people, man, for real, because them people are few far in between. Is very little to no confidence in this world. That's why you can't really tell people your business or, you know, get close to people anymore, because a lot of people use that shit against you, male or female. There's a lot of dudes out here that got a lot of effeminate traits, but they call themselves men. That's why a lot of women are single nowadays. What's the purpose of being in a relationship when you basically getting in a relationship with a fucking woman? These dudes nowadays, a lot of them, they chatty patties, bro. They'll sit back and gossip about another man to a woman. Like that's cool. Like, that woman's gonna sit back and be cool with that, and she ain't gonna go see what that shit about. You know what I'm saying? You wasted your time. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I ain't used to chat a little bit, but I looked at myself and I'm like, bro, why am I doing, I was younger, but why am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? It's lame. You know what I'm saying? But the talking about it like this but I've never been the type to down another brother if he trying to impress a girl or trying to get with a girl. You know what I'm saying? I've never been that type of dude. That's corny. That's 100% corny. And I do not recommend anybody doing any lame, corny shit like that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't player. That shit ain't cool. Niggas is lames. It's a generation of people just throwing salt out here on other niggas that, you know what I'm saying, that they know that's better than them. And I feel like a lot of people just do that in general. They just throw salt on a nigga that they know that's better than them, but they don't want to take the effort to be better. You know what I'm saying? Just cornball ass shit, man. And remember, and let me tell you something, more important than ever, understand that you is you versus you in this world. Can't nobody tell you what you can and can't do. You're the only one that can stop yourself from being the best version of yourself. Nobody can tell you what you can and can't do in this world, man. Remember that. You're your own, you stop yourself in this world. Don't listen to what they saying on TV, YouTube, the government. Like, it's okay to watch certain content and listen to certain shit, but chew out the meat and spit out the fat. Chew up the meat and spit out the fat. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things you're supposed to engage and take in, and there's certain shit you're not. And don't become a part of no groups on the internet. You know what I'm saying? The people that kind of just go against people. You know what I'm saying? And you have a strong disdain for an individual because somebody else do that you like online. Don't be a part of no groups like that, man. Because those are cults. Whether they believe they not cults or not. Let's say, for example, the Kwame Brown and Gilbert Arenas situation. You got people that's Kwame Brown and people that's Gil. They saying, fuck Kwame Brown, fuck Gil. And they don't even know neither one of these niggas. Ain't never met these niggas. They just support him in the chat every day. Them both sides. And they engage with this shit and they think, fuck this person, fuck. You don't know shit about these individuals. You know what Kwame Brown told you, and you know what Gilbert Arenas told you. Stay out of shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all these people come in these chats and they be like, fuck Gil, fuck Kwame. Y'all don't know neither one of them niggas. Why are y'all that parasocial? So y'all think y'all is this involved in these niggas' lives, bro? Y'all are not that important, bro. I promise you that. Y'all are not that important. I promise you that. They don't give a fuck about y'all, bro. They care about y'all money. If y'all spending money, donating, and whatever, whoop-de-woo, that's all that matters to them. They don't give a flying fuck about you. And then it's like, you got all these people that will literally crash out for these niggas. They won't do it for you. Why do these people I don't understand why people get so enamored by these celebrities and these people that won't give them $1 if they needed $1, bro. They don't care about you, bro. But they care about what you have, what you can give them. And stop spending up all your money online supporting these people. I'm not saying don't support them like financially. I'm saying there's people literally out here going broke supporting these people. Like simps on OnlyFans supporting these girls that they'll never meet, and the dudes that they interested in, you ain't close to, bro. You ain't touching that type of money. They not interested in you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't go broke trying to appease these women, fellas, and vice versa. And don't go broke trying to appease the content creator that really don't care. They thankful for your money. And I appreciate certain content creators. At least they let you know what type of timing they on. They're not trying to build no personal relationships with you. They trying to get paid, as they should. But don't get in your feelings when shit, you know what I'm saying, when they let you know and you donated all this money to you and they still treat you like a regular subscriber. Because that's what you are. See, those type of people, they throw their money around to feel important because they want to feel above and superior and important. And when you do that and it backfire and then you get in your feelings, you lame. You look lame as fuck. So yeah, I mean, I throw a couple dollars here and there, but I don't really be throwing no money on nobody. Unless it's my kids, you know what I'm saying, and my girl. I don't be throwing no money on no fucking body online. Nah, because it's not worth it, bro. Stop wasting your time, man. Understand me and understand what I'm saying. And the message, you know, the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Remember that. Just stop wasting your fucking life like people online flexing that they've been in certain chats for 5 years and shit like that, 4 years. I've been here since the beginning. Okay, what have you accomplished since then? Is that your only accomplishment, that you've been in a chat for 4 or 5 years? What have you accomplished in real life? Ain't accomplished shit. Ain't got nothing for show for it. But you've been in a chat for 4 or 5 years, but you have nothing that you accomplished in your real life. While they raking in all that money, doing them offline, and y'all just waiting for them to go live, y'all ain't accomplishing shit in y'all real life. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. That's why people get left behind, because they don't have their priorities in order. And they ain't just the young people. It's older people too. Trust me, I know. It's older people too. 40s, 50s, old as hell, bro. And they got bad priorities, bro. They're not mentors to the youth. They can't even teach themselves. So what makes you, they don't know shit themselves. What makes you think they can teach other people? But anyways, y'all, it's your boy, All Dubs, No L's, Logical Perspective. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to get another video out this week. But I will be going live this weekend. Maybe Friday and Saturday night. Last Saturday, Friday and Saturday, I was supposed to go live, bro. But I just wasn't feeling it because I feel like I just wasn't motivated, to be honest. But I'm remotivated, recharged, and I'm ready to film content. Between now, which today is what is it, Tuesday? The time I'm filming this video, the video should probably go up the same night. Between now and then, I'm gonna try to figure out how to do live reactions with the video on the screen. Between that time, I'm gonna have it, you know, queued up to where I can figure it out. So when I'm going live, you can actually see the video with me and I can react on live. So I'll figure that out. But y'all be smooth, y'all be safe. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I'm gone. Be blessed. Peace.